I'm Nick Taylor, and this will be my 12th Canadian Open this year.
So, Nick, I think you're kind of taken by surprise when I told you it was going to be your 12th RBC Canadian Open. So, it's 15 years ago that you played in your first one as an amateur at Glen Abbey. Can you think all the way back to then, maybe just how excited and maybe nervous and wide-eyed you were?
Yeah, I was definitely nervous. I remember it. Actually, I remember vividly. It was a big delay that year. There was a few-year stretch there at Glen Abbey where there was a lot of delays, but my first Canadian Open, I teed off on one. I think it was at 7:30 p.m. at night. Played maybe 2 or 3 holes and called it for the day. So I'll always kind of remember that one, especially being my first Canadian Open. And yeah, it's been a cool stretch. I feel like the last handful of years I've had some good starts and not really great finishes, but yeah, I feel like we got a great Canadian contingent, so it's gonna be pretty exciting.
So obviously in your early years of playing the RBC Canadian Open, you were playing the Canadian Tour at times, you were playing on the Corn Ferry Tour. So when you would get that one PGA Tour start a year, how much different did the Open feel to playing other professional events?
Yeah, you try to treat it the same, but it's almost impossible. Obviously it's your home event, home country event, and it's a big opportunity. So you try to put a lot of pressure on yourself, but I think it's really hard to do that. So I've got more comfortable over the years playing in front of the kind of hometown crowd and kind of stick to business and try to play as well as I can. So I think that's why I've had some decent finishes, some really good starts. So if I can kind of put 4 rounds together.
I mean, it's maybe a little bit different for you because you're a West Coast guy and the tournament has been in the Toronto area for a number of years now. But when you get out there, do you still feel the love? And I guess when people see the flag on your bag, they automatically start cheering louder? Yeah,
it's been really fun. I felt like with the rink edition the last handful of years, I think that's been really, really fun, especially with the Canadians show up. It's just loud and it's awesome. So it's almost got that Waste Management 16th hole vibe. It's trying to get to that point.
So as we head towards Oakdale Golf and Country Club this year, you've had a good season. Obviously you had a great finish in Phoenix. Is there anything specific that you're doing this year that have elevated your play?
I think it's been a combination of a lot of kind of little things, sticking to consistently the same things with my golf swing and being diligent with that. Some short game stuff that's made some big leaps to be consistent around there. I feel like I've been scoring really well, and that's kind of a big strength of mine growing up and into college, and I might have lost it a little bit, and I feel like I'm probably better than ever in that area. And then probably mentally I'm a little bit better too. So I think everything's made an improvement, and that's just kind of now reflecting the scores, which is nice because you can put a lot of work in and sometimes don't see the results. So it's nice to have had really nice finishes and kind of compounds with each other, and you can really just keep going.
Do you have a favorite memory that sticks out, that pops to mind first of playing in, I think we said 11 RBC Canadian Opens, this will be your 12th. Anything that sticks out the most?
Like I said, that first event always sticks out with teeing off pretty much at sunset. I played with DJ, I think, on a Saturday a few years back and didn't particularly play well, but that was a really cool atmosphere. I've had some fun vibes on the rink hole. I played with Weirzy and David Hearn, I think 2 or 3 years ago at Hamilton, and I played really well the first couple days. The crowds were great, a couple nice roars there, so I've had a lot of great memories. But yeah, I think the last few years, having some good rounds, being in contention, I think I can build on that and hopefully kind of finish it off.
And just last question, the last few years, as you mentioned, when you played well, the tournament has grown. There's a lot more activations out there. There's a lot more people. The rink hole, all these things. Have you seen the tournament kind of reach a new level in terms of almost the rowdiness out there, especially last year at St. George's?
Yeah, I think last year was definitely a huge step up. I'm sure there was a combination of a couple year absent and COVID. People are excited to get out and watch some golf. With Rory winning the back-to-back years, it's obviously a big buzz, and the field that we're bringing up there is great. So if we can get a few Canadians up there in contention with those big names, I think it'll be even better this year. So that's kind of the plan.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing that at Oakdale. Good luck this year.
Thanks, Jay.